beautiful Hull and to the Stag's Head Inn to be specific for this episode of Carling In Off the Bar at 8 o'clock. Hull are going to be taking off Everton just down the road from us. Hope you had a lovely Christmas, hope you got lots of presents. Just in case you didn't, how about one from us? Nice cat! Better than it was supposed to, isn't it? Now, this will be signed, it's not going to be this fair. Our guests are going to be signing this shortly. All you have to do to be in with a chance of winning this is comment in the box below if you're watching on Facebook and tag a mate. And I suppose you want to know who's going to sign it, right?
Let's meet the guests.
Come on, follow us. He's a stand-up comedian. He's also won a couple of BAFTAs for presenting, so he probably could see you through too.
Oh, already?
It's Iain Stirling.
They are the cheekiest lads on YouTube. It's Dave and John from CheekySport.
WBC World Cruiserweight Champion and also a massive Everton fan. It's Tony Bellew.
We've also got 4 tickets for tonight's match. Hull City against Everton. And you can win them. Here's how it works. All you've got to do for the first 2 sets of 4 mates watching this, get yourself to this very pub and you will battle it out against the Carling Tap. But, yes, to prove that you are watching, you will need to provide a password to the bouncer when you arrive. Tony, what is the password, please?
My little toe hurts. My little toe hurts. I can't think one. Right, Laurie's about to speak to the CheekySport lads. If you don't know who the CheekySports lads are, where have you been? Here's a little bit of them doing what they do best. Woo! Pochettino. There's only one team in North London, Poch. Remember that. Okay. Remember that.
The Techers! Hey, the Tech. Hey, Victor. Smudman, real quick. That's what I'm saying. That's my dog. Mr. 343. Mr. 343. Hey, Antonio. 442 spot 343, mate.
Oh, Memphis the pie. Oh, my gosh. Oh, Memphis.
Davy, you got the best name in the world, the same as mine, mate. Davy, can I have your hat, please?
Too expensive.
Oh, it's too expensive. Not for me, Davy. I just want to say thank you for starting beard gang at Man United. I think everybody has a beard now because of you. I think you started it. I'm telling you. Master, what do you think about my beard? What do you think about my beard?
And that is the CheekySport boys, and they are joining me now. Hello, boys. How you doing?
Right,
so good.
I must say, Laura, you look gorgeous.
Beautiful today.
Oh my God. If I didn't have so much makeup on, you'd see me blush right now. Now, boys, we just saw some clips of what you do.
Yes.
Tell us a little bit more about your YouTube channel.
I'll say. We go up and down the country, we banter your favourite fans, favourite players in the Premier League all over the world.
That's right. Listen, we're just a couple mates that have like an insane amount of good time with fans, players, just like today.
And we like to say what word?
Come on!
That's right.
I love how you made that one word.
Yeah.
You're best mates, aren't you?
Yeah.
And this job that you do, anyone watching that likes football, like has a lot of mates, this is a dream job, isn't it, really?
Oh, of course.
Oh, listen, absolutely.
You get to stand next to Laura Woodsy, man.
Oh, you know what I mean? Come on.
Who
wouldn't want to, you know what I mean?
It's
Ticking all the boxes. Now you're becoming kind of regulars on our show, aren't you?
Yes.
Last time you were on here, we sent you off to Goodison Park, and we had a little bit of a task for you to eat as much food from punters at Goodison Park as possible. Should we have a little look at it?
Oh, let's do it.
Here's a reminder.
I've come all the way from London. Can I have a chip, please, just to satisfy my stomach?
You're not having a bacon?
No. I'll have a small one. Thank you, mate. Oh, it's a point for me. Thank you.
Well, you want a bite of food?
I'd love a bite.
What do you want?
I'd love anything that you've got to give me.
Thank you. He's over there.
Can I get by that burger? Come on!
Just one chip. Thank you. You will see this tonight, 10:45. Sky Sports 1. Don't miss it. Yeah, seriously.
Joe, I bet you ain't had any fish today, mate.
You had me up.
Yeah, it looks like you enjoyed that. Full tummies once you were done?
Oh, unbelievably full tummies.
Now, you went down such a hit last time that we've got another task for you.
Oh, wow.
Are you ready to hear the options?
Always ready.
Now, the exciting thing is we want you to vote at home, so go onto our Twitter page, which is @SoccerAM, and you'll have 2 options. So I'm going to go through these 2 options, and you can tell me what you'd rather do, but it doesn't make a difference because they get to choose. So the first option, you might know Mike Phelan.
Oh, yeah?
Yeah, and you might know him especially when he was assistant manager at Manchester United, and he had a little episode while he was in the dugout with Fergie, didn't he?
Oh, yeah.
Classic. That's classic.
Popped a balloon, classic. Do you want to have a little look at it?
Please, let's do.
Here's a reminder. There he is. Popping a balloon. Fergie clearly not very happy. I love that. Right, there's your option. So we're going to send you off to the stadium, KCON Stadium, and you get the chance to do that to fans.
Oh, wow.
Now, I know that you guys have got a lot of confidence, but how confident are you about doing that to fans?
Oh, listen.
Unsuspecting fans.
Oh, listen, we can get this down.
All day, every day.
I believe you.
Ah.
I believe you. But do you want option B?
What's option B?
Okay, option B, this is quite good on as well. I want you to convince as many fans that there's a new signing for Hull, a promising young player called David Joel.
David Joel. I've heard of him before.
Right?
He's a right back, right?
David Joel.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go. He's already encouraged.
Right back, Monaco.
Excellent. Yeah, Monaco. Yeah.
You've got all the chat, really.
Yeah.
Right, boys, those are your 2 options. So just a reminder, go onto our Twitter page @SoccerAM and tweet and let us know which one of those 2 options. And as you can see, here we go, there's your 2 options there. They've already started voting, but we're going to have to wait till later in the show to find out. Right, quick match prediction, boys.
I know we're in Hull, but I'm going to go 3-2 Everton. I'm sorry, fans. I'm sorry.
Oh, man.
I'm sorry.
Hey, I love home. I love home. So I have to say 2-1 home. Yes!
Cheer them up a little bit. Right, Smithy, over to you.
Thank you very much, Laura. I'm still here with Tony Bellew and Iain Stirling. Now, Iain, you are a man of many talents. You are a BAFTA-winning presenter, the voice of Love Island, a stand-up comedian. You've got everything in your locker, haven't you?
Thanks, mate. Yeah.
What part of your job do you enjoy the most?
Love Island, man.
Really?
Let's go to Spain, 6 weeks. Watch people having sex, mate.
Right, okay.
Talk about it. That's all I do.
That's what you do.
That's how I pay my mortgage.
Moving quickly on from that, you have got a stand-up comedian tour coming up. You've got a tour coming up.
Yeah.
Here are your dates. Let's have a look at your dates.
Look at that. Look
Now,
at
I'm
that.
noticing you haven't got Hull. You're not playing in Hull. Is there a reason you're not playing in Hull?
Yeah, due to No. Actually, been doing yeah. The reason I'm not doing Hull was because of last year's Hull ticket sales.
Right. Okay.
No one cared.
Okay, fair enough. Tony, you've got, in case you don't know, you are fighting David Hay, March the 4th, O2 Arena.
Yes.
We're going to talk about that in depth later, but how much are you looking forward to it? Because it's fair to say you're not best mates with him, are you?
No, we're not best mates. I can't wait to smack Sideshow Bob straight in the mouth.
Okay, we will talk about the game. Iain, remind us who you support quickly.
Liverpool?
Liverpool, and you're an Everton fan. So, did you watch the Merseyside derby?
Yeah.
And did you enjoy it?
It was good, wasn't it?
I was there, but I was there.
Did you stay till then?
I was there. Enough said.
Well, we will move on. Everton v Hull, big game. So how big is this game for Everton tonight?
Massive. It's massive. We need to build on the last win against Leicester. And, you know, get a bit of momentum going. We have a fantastic team, but, you know, we need to gain results now on the bounce.
Okay, I've got to ask you about both of you about this as Everton fan. Christmas tree, Ronald Koeman's tweet. Iain, you're aware of this, aren't you? This went viral. This went absolutely everywhere. Ronald Koeman put this tweet up, and he got hammered a little bit because he decorated his tree in red.
Anfield red.
Yeah. Can you understand the fact that
He
got
was
that?
trying to get a bit of Anfield luck. Aye.
What are your thoughts on that?
Do you know what, mate? I'll be honest, there's a little bit of red on my tree. I absolutely despise the colour red. But there's more important things going on the world, mate, than a red Christmas tree. Come on.
Well, he did actually change that because he got so much flack from Liverpool fans that he changed it to a white Christmas tree. There you go. I presume you preferred that.
They're all the same to me, mate. I don't give a monkeys.
Okay, well, we have to talk about the Hull at Hull again. We need to get a score prediction. Can you both give us a score prediction for the game?
I'm going to go 2-1 Hull.
2-1 Hull.
Wow. Typical horrible cop-eyes, always wishing back on us. We are going to get a 1-0 victory, hopefully.
Oh, okay. And we cannot be in Hull without showing In our opinion, our favourite Hull moment of all time. Here it is.
It's got to be Ronnie Pickering.
This is my favourite one coming up, this one. Lovely, the pub likes to give it to you.
Guys, give it up for Tony and Iain.
Right, time now to with my mates at the Football Daily with their football review of 2016.
Welcome to a very special VFM where we're looking back at the best footage stories of 2016. And getting us underway is ex-Arsenal sensation Emmanuel Adebayor and his little friends.
I mean, what on earth is Big Addy even doing partying with a load of dwarfs? How did we get to this point?
Forget partying, Joe. He was measuring, playing cards with them, and photographing his own buns. This bloke would do anything to make himself look a bit bigger.
Yeah, you know what we mean as well.
It's scandal time.
And the biggest of 2016 was the shocking decision to drop striker Takelo Ranti from the South African national team, honestly.
Not because he's a truly shambolic striker, but because he farted on manager Ephraim Masheba.
Great pronunciation. According to the official statement, the flatulence was so suffocating that the putrid stench continues to hover like a dark cloud. Sounds like you on a Saturday night after a curry, Dave. Stinks. Big time. Who could forget the chant that became footballing folklore, Dave?
Yes, you've guessed it. It's time for our favourite rendition of World Grades of Fire. It's our idiot and hero of the year time now. Despite stiff competition, 2016's biggest idiot has to go to Big Sam.
Yeah, the Marbella-loving England coach lasted for just one game before being fired for some dodgy dealings. Well done.
But forget Big Fat Sam, though, as our hero award goes to terminally ill Bradley Lowry from Sunderland, who scored a penalty for the Black Cats, receiving 84,000 Christmas cards and met the entire Chelsea team. What an absolute legend.
Well done, Bradley. So there we have it, but it's been an incredible 2016. We've had a blast. Back to you in the studio. Have a good one.
Thank you, boys. Great roundup of 2016. Right, it's time to catch up with Mr. Iain Stirling one more time. Hello, Iain. How are you doing?
Hello. I'm good, thank you.
Good. It's nice to see you.
Nice to see you too.
Thank you. We're going to learn a little bit more about you now. So you have a show called The Dog Ain't My Homework.
Yeah.
Just tell us a little bit about what that is.
It's like Mock the Week, but for children.
Right.
And the team captains are kids, and they've got to do different rounds, like racing around in cars. They've got to come up for excuses for not handing in their homework, just daft stuff like that.
Just bizarre excuses. We can see a little picture of you
Family-friendly,
there.
Mock the Week fun. There's me with a dog
Your
and
hair
a PE
is-
teacher.
That
was a few
sweep
years
over
ago.
there.
I've aged terribly.
Who's your mate there with Les there?
That's Mr. Smash. He
Mr.
is
Smash.
a PE teacher.
He is.
He's crazy.
Brilliant. Well, look, we love tenuous links. I hope you do as well, because
Right.
we created a quiz for you.
Cool.
So yours is about bizarre excuses, ours is about bizarre injuries in the footballing world, to be specific. Are you ready for this?
Mm-hmm.
Brilliant. Okay, so the first one is about Chick Brodie. Now, he is a Scottish footballer. Would you know him?
I know him, yeah. Back
Former
in the day.
goalkeeper back in the
Yeah.
day, exactly. You can see a little photo of him there. Look, really far back in the day. Okay, here's what we want to know about him. So, which animal caused the injury that ended his professional career?
Ended it.
Gone quite deep, quite quickly.
Ended it.
Was it a dog?
Right.
Was it a manatee, also known as a sea cow? Or was it a parrot? Any inkling immediately? What's calling out of you?
He's from the past. I don't think the manatee. Well, how did he meet a manatee? And I think he might have a pet dog. I reckon his dog.
You think it's a dog?
He fell off a cliff walking his dog. Ended his career and his life. During a football
During a
match.
football match.
Well, there'll be a dog then.
Ooh, there we go. I kind of swayed your vote there a little bit, didn't I? Let's have a little look. Yeah.
Oh, was it?
Congratulations. 1 out of 1 so far. Now, interestingly, we actually have footage of this. This
No
was
way.
in 1970, yes. He was playing for Brentford at the time, and they were playing away at Colchester, and this is awful, really. A dog made its way onto the pitch and collided with him, damaging his knee ligament.
Are we going to watch a clip of a man ending his career?
Well, no, I tell you what, he played for about 5 games after this. Heroically, he managed to keep playing, and then eventually the knee injury was just too much. There's the dog. Look at this. Bosh. Oh. Looking at it now, I kind of feel a little bit guilty that we've made this into a quiz.
What's the dog's name? Roy Keane?
I have no idea. I should have renamed it though. Well, the thing is, congratulations, because you got 1 out of 1.
Yes.
That's a positive to come out of that, really,
100%.
isn't it? Ready for the second one?
Yeah.
Excellent. Are you enjoying this so far?
Yeah, I'm having a lovely time.
I'm glad you like it. Okay, this one is about Adam Chapman, so formerly of Oxford United. Now, he was hospitalised before a game, but what consumable item caused his injury?
Right.
Was it A, a banana? That's Adam Chapman there.
He was injured by
it?
himself.
Yeah. This was self-inflicted.
Okay.
The banana.
Right.
Was it B, milk? Was it C, a can of pop?
Oh.
Any ideas?
They've all got rather horrible connotations.
They do, don't they? Such as?
Well, let's not get into them right now. I think they probably involve slipping. Milk's slippy.
Okay.
Banana skins are slippy if you're a cartoon character from the 80s.
Okay, yeah.
And in a can of pop you can stand on it.
Right.
I'm going to think he slipped on a can of pop.
He slipped on a can of pop?
Yeah, it stood on it and it rolled.
You know what? You were slightly misguided in the idea of slipping.
Oh, God.
Because it's not slipping at all. It's actually milk.
What did he do to the milk?
I can give you a little bit of backstory now. This is brilliant. This is very brilliantly weird. Basically, what happened to him was the milk was very, very hot. It was baby milk, and he spilled it on his nipple and severely burnt his nipple. I had to go to hospital for the nipple.
He was pouring milk on his nipples.
I mean, we can't clarify whether he was actually, but I think it was accidental, and it was really, really hot milk, so he went to hospital. He was hospitalised, but heroically, he played the next day. It must have really hurt. Do you want to hear what his manager said?
Yes.
This is his manager at the time, Chris Wilder, and he had this to say: he didn't put the lid back on properly. He's burnt his chest. He's burnt all of his nipple. It's ridiculous.
All of his nipple as well, not even just a proportion of it. The entire nipple is damaged. That's a nightmare.
So far you've got 1 out of 2.
I'll take that. No one saw the nipple situation coming.
No one saw it coming, especially not him. Now this is about Leonardo Koutris. Now you'd be forgiven for not knowing who he is. He's a Greek player. He plays for Ergo Telis, which is a Greek team. There he is, looking lovely.
Handsome.
And yes, he is quite handsome actually, isn't he? Now this is interesting because he was already injured, so he sustained his injury during a game.
Right.
But what caused him more suffering?
Is it milk again?
It's not milk.
Okay.
It's not milk. A stretcher. B, a coach. C, an ambulance.
You always see these on Facebook when a player gets injured and the 2 first aiders come out and they try and pick the guy from the stretcher and drop him. Is that one where they try and pick him up backwards and they lift his head into their bum? You've seen that?
Yeah, I have
so
seen that one.
I think 2 incompetent first aiders have come out, picked him up on the stretcher, dropped him again.
You have absolutely
Either that or he
nailed
got
this
hit
one.
by a coach and died.
Well, let's hope that's not it. Now here we go, have a little look. So we're going to show you, we've actually got footage of this as well. And you're really, really not far off.
Oh, really?
You're correct with the stretcher.
I might have seen this clip then on YouTube or something.
It's similar to one that you think it is, but it's kind of a little bit worse. The VT is on its way.
Is it playing?
Yeah, it is coming.
So it is stretcher based.
Here we go. It's definitely stretcher based. 2 paramedics. I'm not sure if we can call them paramedics. Look at this. Dropped him once, but it gets so much worse. Favourite. This is just, look at that. The poor guy is already injured, and then they just drop him down. Complete disregard for his injury.
I love they chuck him down like when you're moving house.
Take another look at this bit because this is my absolute favourite. Tries to pick him up again, and then pretty bosh nuts him. Absolutely nuts him.
Unbelievable.
The poor guy.
Unbelievable.
poor guy. So that's 2 out of 3.
66%.
Oh, wow, well done. Oh, God. Does much better than I do. Here we go. Darius Vassell is the next one, formerly of Aston Villa.
Hello, Darius.
Now, Darius caused a self-inflicted injury. This was not during the game of football. This was before a game of football. Now, did this self-inflicted injury to his toe?
Right.
Well, it's to do with power drills. And so, which one would you think it is? So, saw is the first answer. A drill is the second, and an axe is the third.
Well, I hope he doesn't. You don't have a video. You don't have a video for this one.
No, luckily we don't. I mean, that would be weird if
That'd
it
be
was
brutal.
filming it, wouldn't it?
I can't see Darius Vassell using an axe.
Okay.
He's too modern.
Why is that?
I just think he's got money. He's probably got to pay someone to axe things.
To chop his wood?
Yeah, so probably pays a man to chop his wood for him.
Yep.
So, saw power drill, I reckon power drill was the sort of thing you use in a house.
The answer is...
Power drill! I'm smashing it! Thank you, one lady.
Congratulations, that's 3 out of 4. Now, just to give you a little bit of backstory, he tried to alleviate the pain of a blood blister in his toe with a power drill.
That is incredible.
Do you want to have a little listen to what his manager at the time, Graham Taylor, had to say about that? I mean, this is particularly insightful. Darius tried to get the blood out of himself, which he now realises is a bad idea. I am not certain he looks after his feet properly. I mean, that's quite clear.
That's not a great. That is a pretty loose term for drilling your own toe off, not looking after your feet properly.
Exactly, understatement of the century. Terrible, really, isn't it?
I can't believe he drilled his own foot.
I know, because he thought he would alleviate the pain of a
Maybe it was
blood
around
blister.
Christmas time. He was trying to get Christmas break off. You know, players get booked around Christmas so they can get Christmas with the family.
Exactly.
Maybe Darius had he had his 30th and he just drilled into his toe.
Even more insightful than Graham Taylor, though.
I'm full of knowledge.
Now, that got us thinking, who else is prone to a toe injury? I'm not sure. Smithy, Tony, who else is prone to a toe injury?
Tony, I've got to ask you, toe injuries. Can you think of anyone else that's prone to a toe injury?
I do know a guy called, I refer to him as Sideshow Bob when it comes to toe injuries, so I'll just leave it at him for now.
What did you make of that?
He's a tart, isn't he? He is what he is, just a big girl.
Okay, right, this is Tony Bellew's AMA. Now, this is your chance to ask Tony Bellew absolutely anything. We put it out on our Snapchat at SoccerAM, and we've got some of your fans asking some questions. You ready for this?
Let's go.
Let's have a look at the first one. Hang on a minute. We're not quite ready for the first one. So, before we do it, what is the strangest question anyone has ever asked you? Any of your fans, strangest question they've ever asked you?
I've been asked some strange things and I don't think it's good to repeat it while we're on TV.
Right, moving on, we're ready now. Thank you. Right, let's have a look at the first question.
Tony, if you had any player in the Premier League to pick to put in the Everton squad, who would it be and why?
Oh, that is from Joseph Allen, 86. Right, any current Premier League player to play for Everton, who would it be?
I'd probably have to go for Alexis Sanchez.
Sanchez,
yeah.
Is he the best player in the Premier for you?
At the minute, yes. Okay. I think he is. Him or Eden Hazard.
Okay, Alexis Sanchez it is. Let's have a look at the next one.
If you beat David Hay, who would you want to fight next?
Firstly, Jazza said it.
When nice.
Can we just say he said it?
When nice.
Oh, yeah. I didn't say it, he said it. I didn't say it. Right, if you beat David Hay, when you beat David Hay, who would your next opponent be?
If you say if one more time, it's going to be you.
Okay,
When? There's only one place to go, and that's for the heavyweight championship of the world. I beat him. He's the best heavyweight in the world without a title, so I'm going to have to go for the belts. Simple as that.
Heavyweight belts. Stay heavyweight.
Possibly, yes, or unify the cruiserweight division. I'm already the best cruiserweight in the world. It's him or one of the heavyweight champions.
Okay, can't argue with that. Let's have a look at the next question.
Right, Tony. I hope you're well, mate. My question is, what did you want to do before boxing?
Oh, that is from KO. It says, what do you want to do before boxing?
I wanted to be a footballer and play for Everton. I dreamed of being a footballer and player for Everton, but I've got as close as it's ever going to get. I've stuck a ring in the middle of Goodison Park and I've punched someone's head in, so that's as close as it was going to get.
Okay. Interesting point, though. Would you have swapped all of your boxing, achievements to be a professional footballer and play for Everton?
Do you think I like getting punched in the face?
Well, you don't get punched very often, to be fair. You don't get punched very often.
Yeah, when I do, I hit the deck, so it's not a good thing, mate. No, I don't enjoy getting punched in the face. I dreamed as a child of playing for Everton Football Club, and I would swap it all to be a consistent number 9 for me beloved Everton, yes.
Wow, that's a good question, that one, wasn't it?
Yes.
Right, let's have a look at the next one.
Would you fight Conor McGregor, the notorious Big Mac, in a boxing match in Croke Park in Dublin?
Oh, that is from Daz2K13. It says, would you fight Conor McGregor in boxing at Croke Park at Dublin in Ireland?
If he's weighing 155 and I'm 200 £200, you are right. I'm going to fight him. I'll take his head off.
What do you make of the talk of Conor McGregor and Mayweather? And how do you think the UFC boxing, how do you think that would pan out as a boxer?
Two totally different sports. If Floyd was to get into a cage with Conor, he'd get torn to pieces. He'd literally pull Floyd's arm off. But if Conor was to get in a boxing ring and abide by boxing rules, he'd be absolutely outclassed and embarrassed within literally 3 or 4 rounds. Two totally different sports.
That quick, you think?
Yes, it would be the golfing class. Conor has got a good stand-up game for a UFC fighter. He has an abysmal boxing game compared to other boxers. I mean, I don't even think he beat British champions or European champions in a boxing ring. But you put him in a cage, the guy's an animal. He'd pull arms and legs off. He really is. He's that good.
Very good point. Right, let's have a look at the next question.
Tony Bellew, do you reckon it'll be a knockout or a decision? I reckon knockout.
Oh, that's from Marley Allman. Do you think it'll be a knockout or points decision against Hay?
That's like a scary movie the way you asked that question.
He hasn't framed it very well. I've got to have a word with the people that are filming themselves. Frame yourself
I was
properly.
waiting for Freddy Krueger and the club to come up behind him. Yeah. Do you know what? I'd love it to go for a few rounds, but I'll be honest, this could be first one who lands big is going to sleep. Fingers crossed it's me who lands first. But I'm hoping it does go rounds. But I don't think it will. I think it's a vicious, nasty knockout, and him and his pathetic haircut is going to be lying on the canvas.
Oh, that is brilliant. Talking of haircuts, he hasn't even seen it. It moves us on perfectly to the next question. Let's have a look.
For Tony, describe David Hay's haircut in 3 words.
You can't write it! You can't write it! He's not even seen it! He mentions his hair! We're talking about hair! Wow. Right, David Hay's haircut in 3 clean words.
Okay. Sideshow Bob.
There it is. Oh, absolutely brilliant. Thank you very much, Tony Bellew. Laura, back to you.
Right, earlier on in the show, I don't know if you can find me, the pub is so busy. Earlier on in the show, we gave you guys a chance to vote for these 2 boys' tasks when they go to the K-Con Stadium. So there were 2 options. It was either to surprise the fans in a Mike Phelan balloon pop style, like he did to Fergie when he was at United, or the other option was to create a new signing who we like to call David Joel, which is obviously a combination of both of your names. Now, they have been voting not just on our Twitter page, but also on our Facebook page. And you'll be pleased to know the answer is the balloon popping! Yeah! In Mike Phelan style. Yeah. So that's 63% in favour of that, not just on our Twitter poll, but also our Facebook comments and our YouTube comments. Now you're going to need these, boys. These are your balloons. You're gonna need a little bit of inspiration. So here's the VT from Mike himself, just to remind you how he likes to do it. So have a little look there. There we go. Hopefully you're not going to get anyone as aggravated as Fergie. This could go really wrong. I feel like I need to be giving you a crash helmet each as well. Boys, are you ready to get going? You'll need your coats. It's cold out there. See you later. Off you go. Oh, thank you. Wait. Boys, well done. Thank you. See you later. Right, now, make sure you catch up with our later show. It's on at 10:30 on Sky Sports 1, as well as YouTube and Facebook and the website and the apps to see how they get on. Also, our guests are going to be going head-to-head in the Barstool Challenge. We thought we'd give them a little bit of inspiration, so we went backstage to the Red Bull Freestyle Championships and picked 4 of the world's best freestylers to have a go themselves. So make sure you comment in the box below. Let us know who you think does the best job. Here it is.
Right, there were some unbelievable checkers there. Tony, I know that you watched that. Who do you think won the freestyle challenge there?
I'll go for Ireland.
Ireland, very, very good point. Right, we are outside, which I'm absolutely delighted about because it's apparently -4 in Hull. So thank you for letting us stand outside. It is time for the Carling Tap. Some people are excited, some people less so. Right, early on in this show, we gave you lot the chance to win these 4 tickets. Great seats as well for Hull City against Everton tonight. Friday night football match straight on after us. The first 2 sets of 4 punters to get to this location will battle it out now. So can we please introduce the first 4 people to get to the pub? In you come. Right, who have we got? Give us your names.
Johnson.
Jansen.
Zink.
Zink. Zink. Okay, great.
Zink.
He's just Will.
I'm also Will.
Okay, well, that is Team 1. Right, Tony, you are going to be managing Team 1. So who do you think has got the best chance of...
I just wanted to that zinc where oxide is, to be honest. That's all.
Really good. Right, let's meet Team 2. Where's Team 2? Laura, this is your team.
Boys, how are you doing? Right, this is Ian's team. Ian, I'm going to be helping chaperone you. So, right, can I have your names, please?
Dave.
Dave.
Thomas.
Thomas.
Rog. Dan.
No zincs. Not very exotic. How do you feel about your team?
5 guys. 4 guys, 5 syllables. Good names.
Easy for you to say. All right, Snippy.
Right, let's see how it's going to work. This is 2 teams of 4 players. You each get 1 kick at the Carling Tap. So that's 4 kicks in total. You get 5 points if the ball hits any aspect of the tap. You get 10 points if you knock the tap over. The team with the highest score wins the tickets. Right, Team 1, take your positions. Off you go.
Boys, you come down here with me.
Zink, you might need a football for this. Back here, back there. Right. Come on, Zink, we haven't got all day. Right, here we go. 0. Right, next one up. Quick as you can. Right, next one up. Go on. Let's go. Yes, 10 points. 10 points. Right, next one. Remember, Team 1 currently has 10 points. 2 strikes to go. Let's go. Oh, that was close to Carlisle. Right, last one. Currently on 10 points. Yes, 5 points. 5 points. Right, Team 1 scored a total of 15 points. Tony, what did you think of your team? You happy with that? You'll have to do for now. Okay. Team 2, off you go. As quick as you can. Laura, you're 15 to beat, Laura.
15 to beat. Do it. Ian, do you think that's it?
Oh, 5 points. 5 points. Oh, yes, another 5. So Team 2 are currently on 10 points. 15, yes, 15. Right, so can we get some atmosphere here? It's all come down to the very last kick. Team 1 and Team 2 are both on 15. Okay, if you hit it, you go through, you get the tickets. Let's give a bit of atmosphere, come on. Congratulations, there are the tickets. Off you go, the match starts very soon, so off you go.
Don't worry, because the losers don't go away with nothing. They get some consolation carlings. Here you go, boys. There you go. See, it's not a wasted trip after all. Now, thank you to all of our guests, and make sure you join us again later, because they're going to be taking part in the emoji quiz, the world-famous emoji quiz. Goes down very well.
Brilliant, I love it.
You can catch up with our Cheeky Sport boys, see how they're doing down the road at KCON Stadium. But also, we'll be having a live performance from the magically talented Mr. Matt Hudson in his 2016 footballing review. So that's 10:30, Sky Sports 1, Facebook, YouTube, all the apps and website. We'll see you then. Bye-bye.
See you later.
Bye.
Enjoy Sky Sports Live. On all screens, on the go, and the best bits on demand.